Welcome back, dreamers. Here is the second out of 3 games I'm going to play for you guys. And the second game I'm going to play is Doki Literature Club Plus. But I don't know how long or how short this is going to be. Because this is going to be the end of Doki Literature Club Plus. But I will promise you guys, I will play the side stories at the end, at the very end. So with that said and done, let's continue with Doki Literature Club Plus. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. Hey Mark, well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again. Mark, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time.
Just laid out?
No. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Yeah, I apologize. My dad walked in and to throw out some recycling. Let's continue on. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was impious. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become back with other students making their duty commute. By the way, Mark, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Absolutely, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I left myself got lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from in fire I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I firmly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Mark? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Mark that Sayori always talking about. Thanks. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mark. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the inquisitive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Mark, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is your Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ha! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Huru. What a day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few decks of arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the counter center of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki rips the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are darn blonde with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress the new memory. Eh? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Mark, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head certainly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.